Sound waves are picked up by this wonderful mechanical ear, the microphone, which is really a glorified telephone transmitter.
Let's go. Here we are.
Hello, and welcome to a jam-packed episode of TikTok Around the Clock. We had some audio issues running a few minutes late, but let's get right into it, and we're doing something a little different today. And you may be asking yourself, it's the middle of summer, Dylan. Why the heck are you wearing a Clifford Huxtable sweater? That is because of our featured TikToker today, and usually we don't get to them until the middle, but I have got so many clips of Sam Barsky. I had 40 pulled, 40, and I had to whittle them on down to get to just not overwhelm you. So we're going to start with Sam, and then he will be in the middle and at the end. Tell us a little bit about your sweaters, Mr. Sam Barsky.
This is my Rubik's Cube sweater that I'm wearing right now. Long before I was a knitter, when I was only dreaming of learning how to knit, I had a vision of doing a Rubik's Cube sweater. 25 years later, I got it done.
So we have Sam Barsky here. He is definitely my favorite knitter. Got to be careful with that word. Don't want to throw that one around all willy-nilly. Good morning, McFoyd. Thank you for joining again on this social media episode, this social media show, I should say, that I have going. And let's check out some of Sam Barsky's other sweaters. These are quick, so that's why I did have a whole bunch.
This is my Venice Beach sweater that I'm wearing right now. I originally did not make it as a Venice Beach sweater, but just as a tropic scene. But then I realized it looks exactly like Venice Beach, so I renamed it to Venice Beach. If you would like, you could get a t-shirt that looks exactly like it on my website, sambarsky.com.
Exactly like Venice Beach. It is uncanny how much. I know exactly which part of Venice Beach he was at there. And we have some more of Sam on his trip to Los Angeles. Here he has the Hollywood sign. We see. Oh, what crap? Just tell us about it, Sam.
This is my sweater of the Hollywood sign. I made it because I knew I would end up in Hollywood someday. And when I did, I ended up meeting a group of tourists who recognized me and got in the picture with me in front of the Hollywood sign. If you would like, you could get a t-shirt that looks just like it on my website, sambarsky.com.
We'll be getting to that merch store. Just a few more Sam Barsky, and then we'll be on our way to what was going on at 4 p.m. on TikTok the other day. I believe it was a boring 1 a.m. I don't think this is a one exact day. I'm pretty sure this is...
This is my Hong Kong sweater that I'm wearing right now. I made it about a year after I visited Hong Kong. I also wrote a novel called The Masses that partly takes place.
I love... Oh, you've been doing this for a while, Sam. I love how you have improved over the years, and your sweaters have become just such great pieces of work, and I need this book. I hope you have it in your merch store. I would love to give you money directly, Sam. I can go to Amazon and find it.
Place in Hong Kong, and the same picture that you see in the background here is the picture that's on the cover, and here's a picture of me wearing the sweater on the back of the cover of the book.
You got to plug the sweaters. The sweater is the A business. You have the offshoot of the novel, which I must get my hands on. And where are you this time?
Las Vegas Strip sweater.
Oh, how could I not tell? Of course it's the Las Vegas Strip. Just silly me. Like, my comprehension skills just aren't what they used to be.
Features lots of familiar landmarks from around Vegas. If you would like, you could get a t-shirt that looks just like it on my...
He's in an empty room. Throw a poster up. I'm saying that, and I believe I still have some echo because I haven't put up my own audio foam on this side of the wall. And as I said, it could be the 8x10s. 8x10s would help with the balance.
Website, sambarsky.com. And as a bonus, the t-shirts are made in Vegas.
The t-shirts are made in Vegas. That's a bonus. The production, the manufacture where these t-shirts are made is a bonus. You see why I am so fascinated by Sam. He is such a knitting expert. Good morning, G. Rob. Thank you for joining. We are taking a look at Sam Barsky, and we will be in to our TikTok lives in just a few minutes. I pulled so many Sam Barsky clips. I had to put them up front, in the middle, and at the end. And these are shorter clips. And it's not all 40 that I initially pulled. I whittled them down.
This is my Central Park sweater that I'm wearing right now. It's reversible, and on this side of it, you see the Bow Bridge. And this
a very recognizable Bow Bridge. And yeah, that's obviously...
This side has the Belvedere Castle.
The Belvedere Castle. Thank you so much for being so passionate and sharing. And we can buy these. We can buy these not as sweaters. That must have been too much of an investment to make merch sweaters of his sweaters. They are T-shirt versions of his custom knitted sweaters.
This is my sweater of Mount Washington, New Hampshire.
Check out that mountain. just a big white mound.
I made it because I'm trying to make at least one sweater of a landmark in each of the 50 states. And when I went to New Hampshire about 4 years ago, Mount Washington seemed like the best choice.
Sure, why not? I'll agree with you there, Mr. Barsky. And that's all we have for Sam Barsky for now. We are now on to the TikTok Around the Clock segment, and I've seen her before. I think that my viewers has seen Sophia before. She is the best way to describe her type of streaming is Booby Lady. And as you see, I did mix it up with some different DMCA free music. Back to work. She was taking a little bit of a break. But now back to booby ladying. World-class booby lady, this Sophia. Really getting into it. Have I seen you on Cinemax at 1 a.m.? Now she's having fun with it.
You never know, peep peep.
You're not as fascinating as the booby lady.
Hi Felix, how you doing?
My name's Dylan.
I don't know what I used to do here. What the fuck is that?
And pre-shower ritual.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for not showing us the
It's a
other
little too purple.
pre-shower ritual. Miss Obscura CC. All right, this magician I actually cut out of the previous episode for being too damn boring. He fell under the uneventful category with his magic trick. But now he's got his ASMR music in the back there. And he's showing us a thimble trick. Sophia, once again, was the leader, but this is a comedy show, not a softcore porno. So we're not going to stick on Sophia for the entire time, although I could.
Your love. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. Welcome, friends, to Friend Simulator. Oh,
Friend Simulator.
I feel your love. Meow. I am a cat.
I
oh my,
love
roses
weird
for me.
creators.
Tennis.
And taking the NPC AI
Oh my, a rose
fad
for me.
and putting a television on your head to be a friend
is
robot.
unsure of what that gift is.
You've
I
made a
do not
fan
have
today.
programmed message. Thank you
Furnace
so much
burning.
for your gift. I appreciate you.
Fern is burning?
Oh my, a rose for me.
It's
Hot
not the
dog
furnace.
is one of
It's
America's
the fern
strengths.
that is burning.
Would you like to know more?
Got to be careful. I'm between two of them.
Welcome, friends, to Friend Simulator. That looks just like me. Oh my, a rose for me. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. Oh my, a rose for
This
me.
is my
Chili
favorite
is hot.
AI
A restaurant
so far.
to my database.
Because she's got a TV on her fucking head.
Panda is the
Like that, she must have gutted that TV out. Those are heavy. Those tube TVs are fucking heavy. So it must be gutted. And I guess she's got a phone right up against the screen there,
I am a cat.
which is obviously blacked out.
That looks just
Got some
like
window
me.
tint on there, because otherwise we would see her face.
I am unfamiliar with that gift. Tennis. The Earth is one of Friendbot's favorite places.
Little malfunction there, FriendBot. We might need to get you a software update.
Friendbot is unclear of what that gift is. Thank you. Chill. It says chill.
I suppose FriendBot will not be able to learn that
I feel your love.
until it's
Thank you so
downloaded
much
into
for
her
the gifts. I
after the
appreciate
stream.
you.
Like, we
Good
can't
day.
download what that is.
Welcome, friends, to Friend Simulator.
Which shows Friend Simulator is more of an NPC than an AI. An AI might be able to figure out what that gift is over the stream, where an NPC will not.
Get swole. Chicken wing. Chicken leg. Thank you for the gift.
As you see, definitely got to follow. You do some weird shit like this. Like I don't think the lady who is feeding birds out of her hand in her hat has been on this stream yet. I am very fascinated by her.
I am a cat. Oh my, roses for me. Oh my,
But keep that cat
rose
away
for
from
me.
our bird
Thank
lady.
you for your
The birds won't come
gifts.
near
I
her.
appreciate you so much. Oh my, roses for me. Oh my, a rose for me. Thank you, friends. for
All right,
your
it's
gifts.
been fun,
I
but what else is
appreciate
going
you.
on?
Party!
Do we have next clip coming up soon?
Welcome, friends.
Yeah, there we go. You're in tune with me, Mr. Editor.
But yeah, there's ways around that.
Weight loss talk. I don't need weight loss talk. I just need
So I went
exercising
to my
regularly
doctor.
talk.
They sent me
And
to
I'll be good.
Dermatology is like, there's nothing that we can do about that amount of exercise.
Oh, that middle photo stinks. Yeah, Richard Hatch from the first season of Survivor. I think of that skin surgery as the Richard Hatch surgery. That's the first place I heard of it. Because he was a big guy, and he had all this extra skin and needed to do something with it.
You know, for insurance again, or for herself, and I immediately got approved.
So big
Shout out
ups to that
this guy from
doctor.
Milwaukee. Yeah, dude.
And
Back in the 70s,
insurance.
it was huge. Yes. See, they were huge in the 70s, and then after
Skeletori.
the 70s, they were just uncool for a while, and then
We've
once
got
they
an
know you,
accordion
they
lady.
make them cool again. because-
Oh, we might have to abandon accordion lady.
What a
She's
cool versatile instrument. I would love to learn.
She's
that.
back.
My parents were like, learn the piano first. So I'm a beginner at a piano.
But the piano probably does help you learn those keys.
Accordion was seen as so nerdy.
I was
It
told
though.
to do the
It's an
violin.
instrument that people either love or hate
Learn
with
the
a
guitar
passion.
first.
I've
Is
noticed.
to chords.
I just don't hang out with people who think that it's not a fun instrument. Are you into guys that almost did a kick flip yesterday?
You're not playing. We got to move on. Accordion performance, but wasn't happening. Is she doing the AI? What if she was? She was using music, much like this is a mask. It took me at first to this is a damn good mask. I want to get my mask done by Jackie Ray because this is a frightening one, and I thought that was legit her face. And the editor, I believe, was trying to figure it out as well. Had to keep his eye on that. Hello.
That was really cringe. I'm so sorry.
Trans
Yeah,
woman.
I will have a permanent residence very, very soon. I'm very excited.
She sees that family disowned, I guess, and that is really affecting her. She is not acknowledging that, but everything about her energy is saying, I see that, and you're dead on.
You're so chill. I love that.
Yep, moving on to the positive comments. We are not going to
I don't know
acknowledge
what S9 means. I'm sorry.
the 9's next to the O. I was having trouble distinguishing some of that typos. It happens.
That's what I thought you meant.
So, second bathroom talker. And she's still around. Maybe she'll do something interesting, or maybe she'll freeze up. And hello, Claudio. As you see, I'm already following Claudio. How could I not? Once I found Claudio, goodness, Claudio, you are a fascinating person. I know a certain hack podcaster who would love to have you on his show. Hell, go right to Stern. Stern should have Actually, no, he pays like garbage too. It's only when Howard has sponsors that he would have Eric the Midget and all the others begging him, you got a game for me? What is this condition? He's got, it looks like his arms are stuck. Every time I've seen Claudio, his arms haven't moved from that position.
No.
And that's how his head is. But Claudio is going to start getting down, so we've got our DMCA free music here. Oh, did I screen cap? There's one where he's really dancing for a long time. I wonder if I have that one screen capped or not. I mean, our editor. Two different people, me and my editor. One day we'll get a staff of one. Yeah, G-Rob, it's like a complete no muscles in the neck. That's where his head lives. Is on the back of his head upside down. I've never seen this condition before, and I'm not even sure what Howard Stern would nickname him. Like Beetlejuice, that was an obvious one. He's got the what is it? The microcephaly, I believe it is. The pinhead looks like Beetlejuice at the end of Beetlejuice. It was funny when Jerry O'Connell came in and started calling him Lester because his mother was Lester Green's special education teacher.
This guy.
ASL. Looks like some ASL going on there.
He's over here.
Batman versus Sign Language Girl.
Let's go. Looks like an easy win. Hey, I'm 30 UK ahead.
I wonder if he knows as little about Batman as Comedy Batman. Because me and my buddy will gang up on Comedy Batman and throw some deep cuts, and he doesn't know anything beyond the movies.
Kids with cancer. It was a scammer. That's why.
Looks like we have Claudio's American cousin. There's I actually have seen this issue before with some people. His one shoulder.
This was cheaper than getting 3
I don't know exactly what's up with it, but I have seen that condition before with like no shoulder on one side.
To uni because she's busy. Well, some good advice I can give you is get a scooter. Or there goes Grogu.
Okay, if you didn't hear me talking over it, he's giving advice on how to get girls, I believe. And women absolutely love scooters over cars.
Okay.
So
one, get a scooter, save money on gas, so then you have money to spend more.
I have to imagine this worked for him. I imagine he has a scooter and saves on gas to get his nice Arizona iced teas, as we saw.
Number 2, get a dog. Girls like dogs. That's a good tip. Yeah, use the money that you would spend on gas to get the dog, and then she'll fall even more in love with you. And you should be good in that case. I'm your 6K fault. Are we there finally?
A dog bribe.
Woo, 6K!
Dog bribe, not a bad idea.
4K to go.
The scooter.
10K before my birthday.
Scooters are not sexy. You have to be a certain type of hipster to pull that off. Oh, actually, I saw a hipster the other night on a motorized unicycle, fucking getting it. He was keeping up with me as I was doing 30.
The scooter guy. No way. I am the scooter guy. Yeah. I may not look like it. I know. I don't have.
Yeah, you look like the scooter guy.
Like still, Richie. I don't know. Am I Richie?
I want more dating advice from you. It's completely antithetical to what I know of dating advice.
Thanks for the follow, man. How do I pull females? Get a scooter, save money on gas, and then get a dog and use the money that you save on gas to get the dog. And then number 3.
Okay, now we're starting to get into long equations here.
Make sure to follow this account because this is where all the hot girls hang out. Trust me. And I don't know what else, guys.
By hot girls, do you mean their temperature?
Have money.
Are they ill?
If you're broke, sorry, no girl's gonna date you. Unlike me, I got money. I am the dog, so I don't need a dog. And I got a scooter. I just got everything the girls like.
Your apartment doesn't look particularly nice to say you have money.
I'm sorry, Rad.
Like I have some cash, but I wouldn't say I have money.
See, I've always wanted to try frog legs. I've heard mixed things about them, but mostly I've heard good things. Hey, thanks,
I think
Mo,
the
for
Muppet
follow.
movie turned me off of
I don't
frog
know.
legs
How you doing
forever.
today? What's up, Nick? How are you doing today? Oh, I'm sorry, Prime. Well, hopefully you have a great rest of your day, man. What's up, Hawk? How are you doing today?
I think I always
These are actually
forget.
from Creep Show.
That's it.
Big Mass
I
collection.
forget who was in the segment with them, but one of them is Ted Danson's character and everything. And they actually go along with this guy. He's from the same.
Oh, I can tell that. Yeah, that skeleton is definitely the
Do you
Creep
have
Show.
those? What was the other one? Just,
Where's my cake,
I'll show you a
Bedelia?
close up of the Creep Show ones in a minute, but oh yeah, the Haunted Mask from Goosebumps. I got my brother.
I was gonna say Swamp Thing. I was way
Our
off.
favorite Goosebumps growing up. Love this one. The whole Carly.
Oh, and they're all
Remember
merch.
getting
None of them are
freaked out when kids
memorabilia
put, like,
actually
worms
from
in their
set. You
sandwich
see the
and
tag
everything
there.
like that. That always grossed me out.
Still
Set the
cool.
tone for the whole film because the whole thing.
To some.
This is one of the creepier Goosebumps too. This whole Goosebump is very unsettling. There's no point in which you feel safe or anything like that. This mask, when Carly Beth puts this on, it literally starts adhering to her.
I didn't.
and
I
spreading
read a lot of the
from her
Goosebumps.
purse,
I didn't see
all
too
over
many
her
of the
body and
Goosebumps
everything to the point where
episodes.
She's like, she's looking in her shirt. She's like, the mask doesn't end. The mask doesn't end. She tries cutting it off at one point. That obviously.
I think it was one of those where, in my head, I liked what the story was better than what they presented, so I didn't stick around.
Chasing around the cemetery. Join us. Join us. Remember that? If you
Getting paid to go drink places and stuff.
Human Scab.
So
I refer to this woman as Queen Dirtbag. Her apartment is not as hoardy as it was. She's cleaned it up, but this is royalty of dirtbags to me.
encouraging people to be themselves. Follow Sonia Dawn, you know? But I didn't want to do it like public speaking, like, oh, I'm a life coach. I'm going to change your life. Like, I didn't want to be that. So this is just like the best way. This is my job. It's crazy, but it's true. I wanted to entertain people while being myself.
I think I'm trying to do the same thing. It doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Like I kind of wanted to do reality
Much.
TV, but that
An
comes
unrealistic goal for me to be completely funded by streaming within a few months.
job was basically, well, I was a
Partially
secretary
funded.
for a while.
It's a realistic
I've
goal.
been a nanny, I've been a pet sitter, but I have streamed for a living most of my adult life.
I have missed so much Dirtbag. Where else is the Human Scab? I need this back catalog.
Hey, oh my God, Kate Ann, did I miss it? Thank you for subscribing.
Especially when her
Thank you for subscribing.
the running Dirtbag. I do say Dirtbag with as much respect as I can. You are a queen of Dirtbags. You are not some lowly pawn Dirtbag.
What do you mean? Nebulas are what? Flowers? What do you mean? This is a wig.
I really want to see her hoarded place. I need that back catalog of videos when her place was a fucking mess.
With a giant ball of gum. GUM. Don't even try to act like
Still
I said anything else.
could be better, but this is immaculate compared to when I first found her, and her place was just a hoarded mess. She has a dude roommate too. I'm not sure if they're going out, but there are two people and at least one dog living in this place.
I've already eaten.
There's the doggy.
Sorry, guys. I already had Taco Bell. If you missed me eating, you missed it.
Do people get down with like people like the mukbangs? Like, will they just watch you just eat? Sounds like a belly laugh. A blast. Oh, that's a
fruitiest manicure you have ever seen. I got these
Whoops.
like hot pink coffin press-ons that I'm gonna put on instead of these.
kind of a Lucille
and-
Ball 1983.
Works. Sweatshop. And best believe the bets drop.
I believe
I'd like to
our
see your
editor sticks
best
with
drop.
these hot rhymes
Come up
for a
here and
while.
make hips hot.
Buckle up, folks.
Hip replacements on the spot. I think you need placement on the spot.
You can't rhyme spot with spot.
It's an acapella.
Fucking
Ella,
Kid Rock
Ella.
rhyming things with things.
If you want to donate a gift, come under my umbrella, Ella.
A. He can't get off that. You did that twice. Rihanna, I think that
You
is.
a tool.
Umbrella Ella. A.
Catch you in the shed.
Gotta switch.
I woke up.
Oh, he just had funny memories
go
of
get this
shed
bread.
experiences.
Off with his chops. Off with his head. I'm gonna have to do this shit till I'm fucking dead.
Oh,
Another shift at work.
I wish I would have pulled that.
Ooh wee.
that meme clip.
I can't wait I
'Cause
can't
you
wait to
spitting
go
fire,
back
boy.
to work. Where no one likes to go in the first place. But everyone goes there in the first place.
Human Scab likes going to work in the first place.
Shit
Just her apartment.
sucks.
pills.
Came for the
I haven't
hit
been
'em.
paying attention to the
Like
comments
garbage trucks.
during most of these, but yeah, some of these commenters. Oh,
I never gave a fuck.
You're
'Cause
doing,
I know he sucks.
You're doing amazing, sweetie. I believe that's a picture
Dick
of
and
Marge
all.
Simpson.
Owe some money too.
That person is still mocking you, even though they're being
law.
supportive. They're doing the character of Marge
talking
Simpson
about
being
the actual law.
important.
I'm talking about the homies in the streets.
I used the wrong word
I
there,
came
didn't
up
I?
off the shit. Off the beats. Straight acapellas. This is me.
Acapella, acapella.
This is Fizz. Showtime. You can get the biz.
Not during the
Go
strike.
time. My go time is anytime. I spit it nasty. Nickelodeon slime.
Thank you for the.
I'm on a different type of high.
No,
Make
you're
your
on the
girl
same
stop
old high.
breathing. Heimlich maneuver.
Oh,
George Floyd.
Uh-oh, where are you going?
But I bring this bitch back to life.
No,
Welcome
that
back
didn't happen.
to the void. I spit that shit and get
Yep.
destroyed.
You're spitting shit.
I threw your girl up in the air, but the whole science community said asteroid.
Because you got a big ass? Yeah, he's making himself laugh. That was a big ass joke. I believe this is a first date. I kind of theorized a few years ago that the future of dating is like through these TikTok things. And I'm pretty sure I've witnessed a few first dates like this, attempted first dates at least. I love things like this. The racing of the marbles, the racing of pool balls on a treadmill. It's just nonsense, but fun nonsense. Just like these shows. Thank you for joining in my fun nonsense. Nope, they're looks like they're around in the track. Looks like they got the pace car out front there because they're all sticking together.
Let's see what happens here. Appreciate the gifts. Thanks for the gifts there. The 7 Bama takes a shot early. The blue 10, the purple 12 taking the lead.
And we got to get some action in here. So that's we're going to break these up some.
The 39, the blue 10 taps to. The 8, the 14 in the back two. Last ball on the track gets the
This one isn't as active as some of the random item racing I've seen. I'd have to come up with a way to spice this up a little more in the future. Dad. Dad. Yeah, not as exciting as the marbles, this treadmill. I've seen some treadmills with different toy trucks that have a lot of action. This one is pretty dull compared to the other ones. Waiting for some position changes. before we go to the next one. But there we go. Something happened. I think we can go to the next one now. Only 2 or so minutes left. And we've got a lady doing her makeup, getting down to some tunes, which we can't hear because we don't want to get a strike. Lonnie doesn't want to hear Moldy Peaches. Oh, it's our friends over at Spellbound. They're doing more karaoke. If only I would have caught them between songs so we could hear her talk a little bit. I hear her doing Taylor Swift often. Shake, shake, shake it off. How many puppeteers do we have? There's one person operating the unicorn, and then we've got 3 down bottom. So that's at least 2 people. 1, 2, 3 are 4 performers, including Eureka there. I don't recall her ever saying her name. I just keep calling her Eureka from Eureka's Castle. That guy looked like he had a funny 1,000-yard stare, but he had some music playing in the background. We've got a pretty bunny there that we stuck around with just a little bit longer than the 1,000-yard stare man. What do you call this? A statue performer? Like taking the statue gimmick to a different type of level with the Toy Story Army Man. I see a microphone, so I think he's doing that as he moves. Got an auto-tune microphone to simulate the movements. Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid of what you were going to give those children, Mr. Army Man. You're not one of those hardened Vietnam soldiers. They weren't giving out candy. And then you got a friend in me, got a little bit loud for our editor's comfortability. We see him going back to his regular pose. And that was part 1 of TikTok Around the Clock around 4 p.m. Let's get another segment with our good buddy, Sam Barsky. And then we will get back in to more TikToks. Mr. Barsky. Oh, shoot. Because I closed it out like that, I have to do this here. There we go. Now we're back. Now we've got things how we want them to be. Tell us more of your sweaters, Mr. Barsky. I believe we'll get to the merch. We'll bring up the page from his merch on the final segment.
This is my sweater of the Tel Aviv skyline. I made it for when I took a trip there about 4 years ago. These black buildings you see in the middle of it represent 3 tall buildings, 2 of them rectangular and 1 round that you see in the middle of the skyline. Unfortunately, my background picture I'm using doesn't have them.
There's these 3 amazing buildings that this is based on. Sorry, you can't see them here, but this is where they are. They're just a little over there. Where else have you been, Sam Barsky, and made a sweater all about it?
This is my Grand Canyon sweater that I'm wearing right now. For many years, people asked me if I had a Grand Canyon sweater. So 3 years ago, I finally made it, and we went to the Grand Canyon, and I got pictures there.
I got a Grand Canyon in my bedroom. It's my wife. Chip Chipperson will never leave my head. Please don't sue me, Jim Norton. I promise I won't do it on a larger scale. And, well, this one should be obvious, shouldn't it? I get it. Hollywood.
This is my
we saw him at the Hollywood
I
sign.
just finished. It's the Hollywood Walk of Fame and Chinese Theater at the top. Here's the background of it. As you can see, there's the stars on the ground. I'm really at the location at the time of the filming. There's the theater back there.
You can see stars of the 90s on the ground, too, with a bottle of whiskey. And we have just a few more places. We had the...
This is my Ellicott City sweater that I'm wearing right now.
As you see, it has the Ellicott City sign that you see in the background. I'm in the real place, and this is not a green screen.
Yeah, the first ones were all green screens. On a few of these, he states, yes, I am actually here. And it does bug the shit out of me that Sam Barsky is from Baltimore, and he pronounces it Ellicott City. Ellicott City. It's where it was my stand-up comedy stomping grounds. Thank you, Eric Woodworth. Woodworth. I should remember that. He ran a very fun room, and he is now coming up in the comedy scene in Baltimore. Made a few appearances on the 98 Rock Morning Show. So big ups to Eric. But what you doing at the beach here, Mr. Barsky?
This is my Rehoboth Beach sweater that I'm wearing right now. This is not a green screen in the background. I am actually at...
It's not a green screen, but it's a very confused woman in the background.
Sweater that I'm wearing right now. This is not a green screen in the background. I am actually at Rehoboth Beach at the moment that I'm filming this.
It's a very sharp 90-degree angle where the water and the sand meet. One more Sam Barsky, and then back to TikToking around the clock at 1 a.m. Where are you now, Sam Barsky? Actually, I think I know where you're at. Tell us all about it.
This is my Baltimore Washington Monument sweater that I'm wearing right now. It has on the front of it the Washington Monument, and it's not a green screen. I'm actually standing in front of the Washington Monument in my hometown, Baltimore. And this is the Walters Art Museum on the back.
It looks like an abandoned Russian building in GoldenEye, the back. Oh, I'm so happy that you're sharing your passion with the internet, Mr. Barsky. Never change. Keep all those sweaters as they are. There we go. There, it's taken up the whole screen. Don't know why it wasn't before. But here we have something very exciting for the show. As we know, there are sexy clowns featured here very often. And not all women clowns are sexy clowns, but she is doing some ASMR. We have ASMR
Mommy
clown
took his dog for a walk in the park.
reading.
The park was empty, except for a squirrel. And a birthday party for a Mexican girl. They probably had piñatas. The boys and girls had all started to play, but noticed that thing that looked like paper mache.
Oh yeah, you really got to get those page turnings. ASMR. That's the real boner point for ASMR fans.
Aww. I love you too. Thank you for being here. Thank all of you for being here. All your likes. I know your thumbs need to go to the emergency room and then a spa day. Look, a piñata, said one of the boys.
She was right. There is a piñata.
Crack it wide open and get the candy and toys.
You're looking at me quite suggestively. You're not trying to be a sexy clown, but your face says otherwise.
And whacked open his head. Mummy boy fell on the ground. He finally was dead.
This took a turn for the worse.
No candy or prizes.
I thought this was a kid's story.
Stray beetles of various sizes. Poor mummy boy.
Oop, she has a YouTube. Thank you, Johnny boy. We got to look up Giggles the Clown on YouTube. I think I will be launching my horse shit ASMR. Oh, a kitty. Yeah, ASMR show. I think I'm returning to that. I came up with a stupid concept.
The prettiest girl.
Pretty kitty. And now on to another first date. We're going out dancing in our own apartments as we have this first date several states away. Very blacklight hair on Mystic Layla. You get down. She's not getting down. Look, if you're going to invite me to the dance floor.
Oh my
Hello, Claudio.
Oh my God, thank you. It's good, darling. Thank you.
How long do we stick with Claudio? He's featured a lot. He was live at 4 p.m. and he's live again at 1 a.m.
Thank you.
Claudio is live a lot.
Oh, happy days.
And yeah, here he is dancing. We didn't get much Claudio dancing
my friend,
in the
guys.
afternoon
I
stream.
need a gift. I need a gift, my friend, guys. Get a present. Oh,
We could have stuck on that guy
happy
dancing for a little bit longer, editor.
days.
He was starting to get down,
Thank you. Thank
and
you
she was
so
not.
much, my
That was
friends.
a fun little first date they were having, where
Oh
he
my
was much
God,
more
I'm
into it than
crying
she
with
was with the
facials.
music.
Thank
He
you.
must have chosen it.
Tom,
He chose the
thank
music.
you.
You need to let her choose the
God,
music,
thank you, my
then
friend,
she'll get to the dance
guys.
floor.
I need a gift to buy my medicine. It's very
Okay, now you're making me feel sad, Claudio. You need the gift money.
good, my friend,
That's
guys.
you're
I
getting me
need
down.
Oops, thank you, Tom. Thank
You're getting me down as if I was
There's
4
some
foot tall.
Interesting people in this comment section.
I've got to look what the comments said since you said they're
Um,
interesting.
Fave Taylor album. I do not listen
I mean,
to
our
Taylor
editor
Swift
did.
enough to have a favorite album. I don't even think I could name all of them.
So that's a wig, right? Yeah, that's definitely a wig. You didn't style your hair like that. Lots of hairspray up front. Looks a tad synthetic, too. You could have Barbie hair put into your head, much like the Stern staffers did in the 90s.
That's a nice
with
little
that
fun
awful
fact. Thank you.
mall hair replacement clinic that was like, come on, bring your staffers in. They'll get a discount.
Why am I banned from the get? From. Did you have any famous clientele?
Yes, I did, but I cannot talk about them.
Her story is she was a lady of the night.
A 70-year-old former lady.
Anyone who's
Former, right?
I don't give a warning.
Is she still
I'm Kidda.
in the business?
Anyone who's rude, I just straight to block. Thank you. I appreciate you asking.
The daughter seems like she has such positive energy.
Why would this be fake?
Very at
That'd be
peace
the weirdest thing to be
with her
fake
mother
about.
being a whore.
About what? I don't know.
Me too. I'm at peace
Oh no,
with
I'm not being
whoredom.
fake. I'm telling the truth.
Like this one gets blocked.
Don't-
I'm getting rid of them.
block
They said,
them.
"Would you write about?" Well, yeah, Mom. If you see what they're
Yeah,
writing.
massive blocks
Oh, it's a
on
good thing
people
I
on the
don't have a
70-year-old hookers live. I can see that. I can see a lot of people who you'd want to get the heck out of there.
Your stories, and will you continue? I will.
Trying to keep
continue
up.
to
Yeah,
talk
look at you can feel the positive energy she's exuding, the daughter. That she's trying to keep this as a
No, I don't want to write.
informative conversation and not getting down with the chats that I would get myself banned with making jokes. So I did not chat.
It made me strong.
Especially the lower muscles you worked out. Those are really strong.
I was 19.
Actually, you're born with it or not. The grippy ladies who can grip. Thank you for your gripping talent.
Girl in the 1970s.
I was
And so
forced into the business by my ex-husband, and after that,
Oh shit!
I learned to like it.
A
and
pimp.
I
He
was
was a pimp.
in that
His bottom bitch.
business for about 9 or 10 years.
He made you the bottom bitch. You are the bottom
How does your
bitch.
family feel about you
You're
being
going
on
into this family business of
this is the least
whoring.
of the worries.
Yeah, I don't really worry about it. It's like Popeye says, I am what I am, and that's all that I am. That's me. What you see is what you get.
What's your favorite?
Something very funny about her going with the I am what I am.
Ice cream. Tennis ball. Ice cream.
I haven't seen too many men getting in on this fad.
Ice cream.
We did have a very feminine one, but Spider-Man is trying not to keep it feminine. He's keeping it neutral.
Ice cream. Too spicy.
I like the fighter pose more than actually when people pay him to do stuff. Just the fighter pose is fun.
Here for the shoes.
Not going to see what he does with the pepper. Oh, darn. And not going to see what she's doing with them pants.
The next one. So the next watch.
Are they going up?
To show,
Are they going
let's see
down?
So let's
Any
see
watch
the number
enthusiasts?
4.
I'm
So
not
the
much of a
number
watch
4 is called
enthusiast.
the PP brand. This model is the
I do miss
classic model.
having
Also,
the
it's
time right
famous one.
here.
It's called a
We've made it more
57
difficult
leather.
having to
The size
reach into
is
our
12.
pockets.
Or whenever you have time. Good
Paying
night,
tribute to Paul Rubens once again.
Elena, right?
Every episode this week, we paid a little tribute to Paul Rubens. Even when I didn't realize he was dead, I had his T-shirt on Monday.
On the future live streams.
I'm of the age where Pee Wee was really big to me as a kid, and his Hollywood jail sentence was bullshit. He should have had like a 5-year Hollywood jail sentence at most, not a decades-long Hollywood jail. Mel Gibson was in Hollywood jail for 5 years or less, I feel like. Louis C.K. didn't go to Hollywood jail. He was back within a year. I'm like, no, Louis, you need to go to Hollywood jail to get your goodwill back.
I want you to come down here.
You can come out to Kentucky. I've never been to Kentucky.
A lot of us would like her to come out. Yeah, G-Rob is a watch fan. I've got to go back. I used to have a watch. I like having it on my wrist. I also like having titties in my face. Like this girl.
I'm like, we'll hit the few page.
I'm a little scared of Kentucky girls' intentions, though. She's got I hope she just wants to sex you up, and she doesn't want to dismember you. There's something in those eyes. I hope that's lust and not bloodlust.
I just want to know who the firefighter is. I want to know if it's who I think it is. I bet you it's who I think it is.
I'm enjoying this first date better than the first one. Double the boobies. And that's only on one of the women. Oh, I'm surprised that I'm going to go ahead and mute this since we have some copyrighted music in here, but we've got like a zombie attack in the Krusty Krab going on. Looks to be a fun, absolutely not above board. This has got to be a mod that is not approved. Like Nickelodeon, I don't think would be a fan of this zombie attack at the Krusty Krab. And now we can get some sound back.
Hey.
The second kitty of the stream. But we're kind of pausing up.
What is their play like?
Oh, I love this guy. Lumber Party.
So he's supposed to be imitating her while she's trying to sing.
Of this incredible motion picture experience. Based on a true story, Buddy is a co-production with legendary
VHS tape.
Francis Ford Coppola's American Zoetrope Studios.
And I'm fascinated by the trailers. So let's watch some trailers. Fred Flux? Does the Angry Video Game Nerd know where Fred Flux is? Is that the same Fred Flux that made the NES games that the nerd was so upset about?
Addams Family and Edward Scissorhands. Buddy is a movie about life seen through two very different pairs of eyes.
Buddy is the story about
remember Buddy.
a woman who thinks she runs the world and has to learn she doesn't, and an animal who tries
I remember
to fit
Butt
into
Buddy.
the world, but he grows up. And an animal is an animal is an animal.
This unusual relationship story stars Renee Russo. We needed someone of her stature and ability to bring this off because she really is.
She's a tall. Line.
Your family will fall in love with Buddy.
That's a man in a gorilla costume, right? There's no way they would have a gorilla of that size on the set in this time. Maybe during the black and white, maybe during the early talkie days, they would just have a gorilla on set, but not since SAG got them the rights to not have wild animals and actually be shot at. And they made up.
First thing they saw when they were born, so they think she's their mother. Igor, Featherbrain,
Stop fooling around!
and the rest of the flock.
Go, duckies, go!
They're going to want to migrate south, and they need someone to show them.
This must be a kid's movie.
They're really playing with me!
Was that the what was her name? She turned out to be a really good-looking lady, didn't she, in Eurotrip? No, Alex Mack and Harriet the Spy were two different ladies, weren't they?
Dad is still alive.
Harriet the Spy was the little girl in Pete and Pete. I'm getting my child actors confused.
Soar into excitement and climb new heights in adventure.
This might be Homeward Bound. Lots of animals. Lots of animal movies in this trailer.
Rated PG.
There's one night where he did play. Oh, these are our buddies. I stuck around for one of the shittier Pauly Shore movies, like the entire time, chatting with the Slumber Party.
Live streaming, you can see we have the beautiful dolls,
Silicone dolls.
in the live room.
Have we had them in all 3 streams so far?
Thank you so much. Thank you, Free Castro. Thank you, Journey Tasso. Now you can talk to me directly on this app.
They're streaming pretty regularly. They haven't gotten a new voiceover person, not the Billy Mays that they could have in there.
And order, you do get a discount, okay? If you're following us,
I don't know if I want to discount Sex Doll. If I'm getting a sex doll, like once again, I don't think I'm going with my friends at Silicone Dolls. Real dolls are the trusted brand.
We also have nice toys and really cute toys you can use with your partner, to spice things up. If you're willing to try that, if you're trying to try something new in your relationship, we do have that as
The
well.
partner doesn't
But
want it.
don't forget to send us a DM on this.
What a 3-way. I finally had a 3-way with my wife and my girlfriend. My girlfriend is inanimate, but it happened.
That app. We're available 247 to respond.
And she's bringing someone in, but it keeps pausing up the stream. So on to our next fellow.
A little crazy, bro.
Oh, now you're so defensive after being called out on it?
I believe I've featured Captain Jen E before.
I'm done talking to you. Like, I am not in the mood for this right now.
Big fan of Captain Jen E as well. She has taken
No,
her
Real
puppets
Mash, I'm sorry.
to
YouTube has a
Universal
lot of, like, very
Studios.
strict copyright rules, so we can't upload the songs fully over there. Yeah, Universal doesn't have a problem with it. They let anybody in there. Dude, seriously. It's like they let anybody in Disneyland except me.
Hello, Dabbledorian.
You gotta just see the outside of
We are
Disneyland,
on
guys,
to
that's all that
Captain
matters.
Jen E
No,
and her
it's
puppet.
not. I couldn't even get into stupid downtown Disney. Are you kidding me?
She can take that puppet into Universal. I've
to
seen her
find your
there
soulmate?
with it a bunch
What are
of
you
times, recording some content, and it's fun most of the time.
Work on finding my soulmate.
Cannot
You
take
don't
a
gotta
puppet
into
into
that, okay,
Disneyland.
dude?
We now know that.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to go
Let's
to Halloween
relate
Horror
that to
Nights
Cardiff.
This year. We went last year.
Relay, rather. Let's relay that to Cardiff.
Hey, Timmy,
He cannot
yeah, my
take
head better.
any of his puppets there.
Action movies are trash.
We had a clown ASMR at the beginning of this segment. I don't. I could probably pull one of the sexy clown clips real quick just to keep it consistent. But it was a lady clown ASMR, not necessarily sexy. She had some sexy looks on her face, but not dressed all sexy.
Maybe there's other platforms then. I'm not sure which ones. Wait, what do you mean?
Actually, I'm jam-packed with Sam Barsky. She will have to count as our sexy clown for the day.
Roses, roses, roses.
Cardiff claims to have reintroduced puppets into El Horrible has Tukey, but Cardiff claims to be the puppet master, the one who reintroduced the Chad Zuppet and SJ puppet. Even though Tukey has ran with it, we haven't seen Chad Zuppet in a while.
Wait, what did they call me? So why are you
But
talking?
Captain Jenny, I think not TikTok. I think Twitch is her main streaming, but she likes to do karaoke on TikTok. You can't do karaoke on YouTube or Twitch. They'll silence you. And I do have that recorded. I'll be dropping that in the Who Are These Socials Discord. Her doing the Metallica performance. It's not going on my show. Carl doesn't seem to give a shit about getting strikes at times.
See the follow button up there? When you press
Hello.
it, can you let me know if it makes a fart sound? Because usually it does. Let me know.
What accent is that? Is that Eastern European?
Oh shit! I even heard that.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Dabble Story, and that's why we haven't seen Chad Zuppet. It's doing time for credit card
What?
fraud.
Oh, what? Are you gonna put what again? Just keep writing what's in my
And
chat. You're
Chad
just
Puppet
pushing my
is
life. It's
SJ
okay.
Puppet, as much as Cardiff likes to
No, those
say
are
they
my
aren't.
13 inches of balls. I've got big
So that's why we
cojones,
haven't seen
okay?
either.
You cannot mess with me. Bang. Ghostface with a subscription. Let's go.
Oh, sound effects.
Stop it.
Her fart sound effect was just her going,
I am following you.
and
now.
she's got legit
I
sound
appreciate
effects.
you subscribing
Hooray,
to me.
Vampire Lady.
Everybody follow him. If you don't follow him,
The upside
I
down
will
cross
find out and I will
actually doesn't
block
mean
you. You understand?
anti-God. It actually means not worth God's love. I
is
found that out
blessing
from
of a
Roma
God?
Army recently.
Do you mean
Big
your
fan
God
of Roma
blessing
Army
me?
around here,
'Cause I am a
especially on
God.
Sarah Silverman
Bless
episodes.
me.
We need to
You can
counteract
repent your sins
Sarah
to me
Silverman
because I can be your
with
God.
Roma Army
And if
when
you
we do
don't
Sarah
like it,
Silverman
you
episodes.
can go somewhere else. Mm, 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 mm.
She's
Hi,
in this
Superman.
weird
How are you?
area of sexy and
Thank
strange.
you, Valak.
Yeah,
Thank you for
King
the-
of All Diffs loves Roma Army. I'm a big fan of Roma Army. I discovered she does indeed have a presence on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, big fan of her counteracting the patriarchy bad movement. If you will state what your issue with the patriarchy is, we can have an intelligent discussion. But patriarchy bad, Sarah Silverman, not a good argument. All right, here, I'm taking a swing at making this guy laugh. I mean, our editor did. Stuttering John. John said he got into politics. Yes, I remember John starting to... Stuttering John is the greatest Tonight Show announcer. See if we can get him to laugh. Yeah, it was 2020 when he turned his comedy show into a political show, Stuttering John did. And this guy, not a dabbler. He's not even cracking a little bit of a thumbs up or anything. Would have gave him a follow if he would have given some type of indication of liking that Stuttering John quip. And we're giving him plenty of time before we move on. But on to another lady doing something similar, not making no gimmick, just here I am, looking pretty, not even saying anything. And yeah, tu me gusta amor. Oh, so much simping in TikTok chats. I'll check out that email, Dabble Storian. When you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. And now back to the other dance music.
Abby Joe,
the other
you
DMCA
look mean and toxic.
free music.
Howdy, partner. Let's
Usually they mention pretty upfront if they have OnlyFans.
I am that
I should have
girl.
clicked on her profile picture. That would have informed us.
Should never mind.
Yes.
Should I go to Omega later? Be honest.
Omegle?
scenario.
Not live. You could run into a cock.
Omegle
That's how people get their accounts shut down.
And honestly, I'm kind of getting bored of Orange is the New Black.
Well, it's over. So pick it back up when we want. There's no new ones. RB filter? And this is why we needed to have this dance music here. This guy getting down needed this music, not the oh shit, I did not pull giving credit to these songs. I need to do that. Just call me Stuttering John and Shuli, pulling DMCA free music and not giving credit.
Haircut looking good.
This is the first man that I have seen doing pottery. We have seen Isla Moon and who else? Oh, Anita Fit Mom. Anita Fit Mom. Write that down. Go to TikTok and check her out. She's doing a live. She's doing this, and you're making me feel kind of weird here, Vladik Olad, because when I've been watching this pottery, it's been boner material with Isla Moon and Anita Fit Mom, but you're doing it, and you're a guy, and I'm not into guys doing the whole jerky off emotion. Anita Fit Mom, as the name suggests, she's very fit. Isla Moon is our curvy pottery maker. For those interested, oh, he's getting this done quick. You know, I'm starting to think that Anita Fit Mom and Isla Moon are doing the erotica type and taking forever as just a gimmick. Huh? Who would have thunk it? That sexy women are using their sexiness as a gimmick. Yeah, look how quick this is done. Isla Moon and Anita Fit Mom take the entire live stream to just do one. Actually, I've never seen them finish. I've seen me finish to them, but I haven't seen them finish. Yes, I have gotten some breastfeeding videos, Dabble Storian. I actually got a breastfeeding video with a fake baby. So she's just showing her titty off to the camera, and TikTok's not taking it down because the algorithm hasn't realized it's a fake baby. I haven't delved into Joey C yet, Dabble Storian. I know little about him. I've seen him on other people's shows.
Oh, you got flowers? What is that?
Another first date.
That's cute.
My ears.
What if we put this?
That's a solid pipe.
A solid
Yeah,
pipe.
true.
What I usually get after
I will
watching
absolutely
pottery
watch a run through.
lives, a solid pipe.
This year, it says not at the moment. For Erika Sandra, dice, tendré hijos.
Look at
I
my
will
hat.
read your fortune.
Look at my hat, hey.
Oh my god.
No, look my hat.
No.
Yeah. We live right now.
Where's the water?
The water's is right here in the water bag right there.
Both Dabble Storian
See
and
the
King of
bag,
All
says
Dips
water
more
on it.
familiar with
The
Joey C
water's
than I
here
am.
in the bag.
Alright.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I haven't gone down that rabbit hole yet. But here we are in this don't tread on me rabbit hole. He wants no part of your life.
Don't tread on me. Fuck yeah, don't tread on me.
What's up? You're the one hosting the live
These
here.
Fucking bots in here. Goddamn, it's all bots. They all keep saying the same thing.
No, they're not bots. They're just fucking with you. Live, laugh, America.
Somebody
Okay,
come
we need
live
that.
with me. Somebody
We
come
need
in
that
here.
sign hanging in the kitchen. Very shiny, that fake hat.
Somebody come live in here with me.
Very much like our buddy Stuttering John. Someone come on the show with me, please. I said that I had a lot of material, but that may not have been factual. We saw you before, just clicky,
33,000
clicky,
games,
clicky.
folks. 33,000 games.
That lady must have been simulcasting to Twitch at the same time, where the fun stuff was happening. But we just saw
This is an absolute
click,
classic right here.
click,
Killer Instinct.
click.
Software engineer. They're making about 200,000.
People looking for a career change. This guy is giving you a little overview.
What's considered
Teacher, $60,000 a year. Well, we heard different from
Alright, guys, we
from
got
someone
123 people in
we're
this bitch.
friends with.
Y'all better start liking this shit, because I'm not sitting here with 9 likes. With 119 people in here now. Come on.
Yeah, I heard that
it up.
Joey C is kind of a gangster or gangster adjacent.
Do it some more. Do it some more.
Stuttering John's brother. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, he had the same type of broadcasting as Stuttering John. Someone come on to live with me. I ran out of things to say when my buddy went out of the room, but I'm still here. Someone give me a hand.
Wait. Thank you for the follow.
Curvy girl having some fun with the NPC trend.
Do I do that good or not?
Oh, a curvy Southern girl. Well, everyone does it like shit, so it doesn't matter that you do it like shit. It just matches up with everyone else.
Like ATLUS. Atlas.
More masks. Different mask person. This is Jonathan. The other mask person was a lady. Ooh, it's a lady.
Thank you.
It was a lady. This is a man. Oh, and back to our big booby lady, and Kentucky isn't looking as good as she once was. I was accusing her of wanting to kill the big booby lady, but it looks like the big booby lady sent someone to put an ice pick in the back of her skull, doesn't it?
I've been right here.
Sure, it looks like she's frozen, but it's much more fun to say, switch, swerve. It was the big booby lady who was the murderer the entire time, not Kentucky girl.
Thank you for the rose.
Two
more roses, guys.
Thank you for the rose.
We just need 2 more roses.
Is going to be a battle cry one of these days. And that was 1 a.m. on TikTok around the clock, and our superstar of the booby lady. Before we go out, we have even more Sam Barsky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more Sam Barskys, and they're all less than 20 seconds or so. So let's see what our good buddy. Oh, where do I have? I should bring this up. This is what I should bring on the screen. Is Sam Barsky's website. He has all different sizes of sweaters that you can buy. Well, t-shirt prints of sweaters. Human sizes are $45. Doll sizes. Of course, our buddy Sam Barsky is making them in doll sizes. Usually, like, there's a different price for XL and above, but he's got a different price for non-human and human. So Sam, thank you for your work. You are my favorite knitter in all of Baltimore. Please give us some more info on your great hobby of knitting.
What I'm wearing now is my wedding sweater. I wear it to more informal weddings. For formal weddings, I have this tuxedo sweater that I also knitted. Here's a picture of me wearing it at a more formal wedding.
He does wear it to weddings. There was his wife.
Wedding.
I want to meet that wife. Please bring her on stream. We saw her real quick on Ellicott City, not Ellicott. You Pikesville piker, not knowing Ellicott versus Ellicott. That bugs the shit out of me. But here we've got some. Oh, what a robot! That robot up front has some dick sucking lips on it.
This is my robot sweater that I'm wearing right now. I made it for an event many years ago, which robots were the theme. It is not a Star Wars sweater, but many people think of it as that.
A very solid Star Wars sweater
which
there.
Robots.
Excuse me. Oh boy. Yeah, I haven't stumbled upon Patrick Michael yet on TikTok. I'll have to seek him out. Our good buddy Patty Seacups, Patty Pukewater, Patty of many names, is endlessly fascinating in his home of Gary, Indiana, just as our good buddy, I find Sam Barsky endlessly fascinating. I would like to do a show with you, Sam. I want you to do a show solo. We need Sam Barsky 60 minutes at a time, not just 20 seconds at a time.
This is my human anatomy sweater that I'm wearing right now. It has on it a lot of well-known bones and organs. I made it as a tribute to my days in nursing school.
Well-known bones and organs. I need some help here. I'm going to need to know what's connected to the bone and the other organ.
That I never finished.
Not seeing it.
As a tribute to my days in nursing school that I never finished. If you would like, you could get a t-shirt that looks just like it on my website, sambarsky.com.
So Sam Barsky, you cannot accuse him of being a creepy nurse. He did not finish nursing school. That is something Sam Barsky definitely is a creepy nurse. He never became a nurse. He never became a male nurse. Yeah, Patty C. Cups is in ways Howard Stern in thinking that he is the originator of some of the things. Our good buddy.
This is my Martin Luther King sweater that I'm wearing right now.
Look at the detail. Look at that detail of all that people that looks like the Red Sea, literally a Red Sea, not the sea that is the color blue.
It depicts the I Have a Dream speech. I made it after I received some suggestions for a Martin Luther King sweater to depict the I Have a Dream speech. This is definitely a green.
Our buddy Sam Barsky is malfunctioning.
Speech. This is definitely a green screen. This event took place before I was born.
Thank you for clearing that up, Sam Barsky. I thought you were live at the I Have a Dream speech. That was something that I really needed clarification on. Ooh, pinball. He's got the Freddy Krueger pinball behind him. I am definitely a pinball fan. Wherever I go, I seek out the pinball bar, and I kicked myself for missing the pinball bar in Rochester when I was up there for DabbleCon. I heard Vinny talking about it just a couple of weeks later. I'm like, fucking idiot. I check out the pinball bar everywhere, and I did not check it out in Rochester.
This is my pinball sweater that I'm wearing right now. I enjoyed playing pinball since I was a toddler, and it gave me the idea to make a pinball sweater for quite some time before I actually did.
I'm going to have to reach out to you when I'm back in the Maryland area so we can go out pinballing together. There's a pinball bar in Frederick that's, I think they could use the space more intelligently, but it's fine for what it is. Is this Patty Michael getting depressed because a person left his Patreon and talked about him for 20 minutes? Yeah, people leave. My subscribers have been going up and down. I think I had a regular chatter that unsubscribed and isn't coming anymore. I miss you. I guess I didn't reply to your YouTube comment in time. I get my head out of the online game for hours at a time, so I'm not. So I'm in the real world. Being so in this online world, I do need to unplug from online and just be a person out in the world at times. Oh, this one needs to refresh. Funny how some need to refresh and some don't.
This is my owl sweater that I'm wearing right now. I made it after 15 years of suggestions to make an owl sweater. If you would like.
That's a lot of years of owls suggesting to do owls. Oh, Harry Potter. You must have Harry Potter fans in your life, because owls were part of that. Do an owl, and look at those square owls. That's a square one. That one is kind of a cylinder owl. Oh, you have improved so much. After 15 years of perfecting your craft, you have gotten so good at this.
Like, you could get a t-shirt that looks just like it on my website, sambarsky.com.
Yeah, thank goodness we got fiber finally in this area, Dabble Story. And if I had tried to launch this sooner, it might have been more Patty C. Cups-esque without the fiber. And it's not the best fiber in town, but fiber be fiber. It's stumbled a couple of times, but not very often. And I'm too embarrassed to look back at those moments to see what it actually looked like. Okay, we've got 3 more Sam Barsky, and then we'll get on out of here. And yeah, we're counting that that lady clown as our sexy clown for the day. I didn't pull any extras, and I pulled so many Sam Barsky clips.
This is my birthday sweater that I'm wearing right now. I made it several years ago after I got a lot of requests from fans to do so, but I mainly use it for shout-outs where I sing happy birthday to someone upon request while wearing the sweater. I also offer t-shirt replicas of it on my website, sambarsky.com.
That's the one I want a copy of. I want that sweater. Oh, but what about this one? This next one. He has his football sweater on. very manly thing.
This is my football
sure you'll
sweater
sell a
that I'm
bunch of
wearing
these.
right now. I made it to represent my home team, the Ravens, with the end zone in purple and the stadium where they play, M&T Bank Stadium.
One final one. This one I did feature on a previous episode, I believe Sarah Silverman #2, as I was trying to find a hobby for Sarah to be to try to get happy with again. I suggested card making and going on tour with Stampin' Up, Stampin' Up, and doing comedy for them. So let's hear about this shirt, Sam. I love this. Is what I like to introduce people to Sam with. I had to get this done.
The first sweater I ever made with a picture of a specific landmark was the Twin Towers. That was in May 2001, before any of us imagined what would happen. Today is September 11th, and by coincidence, happens to be the first time ever it came up on September 11th in the sequence in which I show a sweater a day.
So he
First
made
time
this
ever.
before, but that one tower looks like it is burning. This is, as you said, it was his first actual landmark sweater, so it's understandable that his quality isn't as good as it would get with those owls. And I think you predicted the future. I mentioned on when I showed this previously, you are Mr. Isaac. You painted the future. You didn't realize that you painted the building on fire, but it certainly looks like it's on fire and smoking to me.
It came up on September 11th in the sequence in which I show a sweater a day.
And I'm happy you didn't let that discourage you, Mr. Barsky, from continuing your hobby of knitting, being my favorite knitter in all of Baltimore. Mr. Barsky, I had to get... after he showed back up, I'm like, oh, people need to be aware of Mr. Barsky. We have a few more chats from Dabble Storian. Have a guess what he's promoting. Patty C Cups. He's terrible at promoting. Is he promoting a canceled podcast? Go listen to this thing I'm not doing anymore. That sounds very Patty C Cups. Face reveal. Are we still talking about Patty? Face reveal for Patty C Cups? Because we've seen his face. Not a lot, but I know we've seen his face. Coors Day until Coors a day until monetized. I'm not spending my money on Coors. I'll be honest with that. That's a fun gimmick, but I'm going to pass on the Coors a day challenge. And if you do drink a single Coors, it is kind of like water. You don't get drunk. It's when you drink 12, Mr. Melendez, that you get drunk, and you drink 12 in an afternoon. So, yes, Dabble Storian says Patty C Cups is teasing a face reveal. We've seen it a couple of times. He's got a very boyish face. He could play 18 and younger in Hollywood when they open back up. That's all we have for today. Thank you for coming in and chatting, commenting. I didn't do the shill segment. Let's do that at the end here with promoting yesterday's show. I'm so bad at keeping this up to date. Like, subscribe, comment, chat, share, notification bell. There's my email. Dabble Storian has taken advantage of that for potential future creative endeavors. Hopefully that'll pan out. And yeah, that's all we have for this week. Next week, AEW Fight Forever on Sunday. Nikocado Avocado is starting his road to the elite. Monday, I believe I've got my new weird ASMR show. I believe I'll be launching my Weird Core ASMR show next week. You can see that I've done 2 in the past, and I've got a gimmick inspired by I don't have the Joey C drop pulled. It's in the emails. I just have everything very simple to pull them. But yeah, I don't have that on the board right now. I can prepare it for another episode. As I was saying of this schedule next week, new show on Monday, weird ASMR shit. I've got 2 ASMR episodes, and I've got a concept very much inspired by Clownvis and Little Aaron doing some weird singing stuff. And then we get 2 more co-host auditions and back here with TikTok Around the Clock. That is next week's schedule, as always. Well, as it's been for 2-3 weeks now, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Thank you for joining. And now go away, but please check out my other videos. Thank you.